Hey there, good morning. I am meteorologist Ben Peine here. We are live from the back deck on this Thursday, May 29th. Feels like a Friday though. No wind. We had a little fog this morning. It is a very chill start to our Thursday morning. Uh, Again, here in Borden, Indiana. You might be able to hear the birds singing. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Don't worry, I won't put you through that. But I'll go ahead and got the guitar on the back deck since it's a nice chill morning out here. Cheers. I don't have the big happy. I got the blessed cup this morning. And we're going to take a live look outside as well. With the Falls of the Ohio Foundation cam, you can go to the fallsoftheohio.org. Looks like somebody out there already fishing. A couple guys out there fishing, it looks like. Got a partly sunny sky and a good start here to our Thursday morning. We've got the first one to pop up as usual. We got Beverly Haggis. Thanks for watching here this morning. And so we are going to look at a nice dry day today. It highs near 80 degrees with some sunshine, and then bringing in maybe an evening sprinkle before a chance of some heavier rain moving in later on tonight. Looks like the audio and the video is looking good. Just checking out the broadcast on my Facebook page, Meteorologist Ben Peine. Thanks for tuning in. Mike Arnold, thanks for watching here this morning as well. And if you are new to the Ben at 10 show, I am Meteorologist Ben Peine, P-E-I-N-E. That's my Facebook page, Extol Weather on Facebook, Extol Media on YouTube, extolmag.com/weather is the page that you can find on the World Wide Web. And speaking of that, and of course, we will look at the current conditions. We'll look at the weather model data. We're going to cover everything that we would normally cover on Ben at 10. But I've got a repairman coming out today at the house. I'm in a season, I don't know if you've been through this before, whether it's cars or home ownership. I call it whack-a-mole. You fix one thing, another thing pops up. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just having fun with it. Writing checks and having fun trying to fix things with cars and around the house as well. So that's the fun, and that's the fun about having this opportunity here with Extol Media, being able to be live from home, which is awesome. So speaking of Extol, here is extol.com/weather. You got your interactive radar right there. You've got your 7-day forecast that I posted this morning. The weather story, diving deeper and timing out the rainfall on the way tonight and into tomorrow. There you can see some more weather maps of various kinds there. And then here is the interactive radar. Thankfully, nothing on this radar as we go ahead and bring it up full screen here. Temperature is in the 60s. A little humidity out here. We had some patchy fog this morning. Most of that is cleared out. So already around 66 in New Albany. A little rain shower in northeastern Kentucky. And what we're going to be waiting on is that rain that's out in Missouri right there. So that's going to be moving our way late during the overnight hours and into tomorrow. So those are the showers that we'll have heading our direction here pretty soon. So again, just happy to see the sunshine across the area this morning. If you were on right when we started, I may have sung a little bit. I don't think we're going to sing too much. But sunshine on our shoulders, that is what's making us happy. That's enough of that. Let's get to the forecast. And I want to give a shout out as well to some folks this morning. As always, we do. So things are beautiful today. Hopefully you can get outside and enjoy, get some things done around the yard. We've got baseball sectionals starting up in Elainesville for us, for my son later on this evening. It's going to be a late night for the Pineys as the game starts at like 7:30. So it might be a late one. Might be a little tired tomorrow morning with this wet weather moving into our area. So I do want to give a thank you to our partners and sponsorships, ivytech.edu. Let me bring this up full screen. Go to ivytech.edu. And I'm doing this live and it's so easy. Such an easy page to check it out. Learn more about a whole lot of stuff with the Sellersburg campus there. And that is right off exit 9 in Sellersburg on right off I-65. So you can head to the page. You can go there in person and learn more about their summer classes. I think my daughter's going to try to sign up for a speech class to get that over with, so she doesn't have to do it in IU in Bloomington. She already has over 30 credits, thanks to Prosser as well, and the partnerships that Ivy Tech makes with local high schools. They had their Prosser senior night last night. I'll show you some video from that in just a second. But just amazing, the partnerships that they have with our community. Learn more there at ivytech.edu. Lions Roofing, protecting your most valuable asset. In Indiana, you can call 812-294-3595. They are hiring for a roofing repair technician. You can see the free estimates. And I'm learning more about that industry as well, because if you have hail damage and the roof is not leaking, that can sometimes wait. Whereas, of course, if you have any leaks, you're going to need to get that tarped up, get that scheduled to be repaired. But yeah, the family-owned business right here in Memphis, obviously a business you can trust right here locally. That is Lions Roofing, lionsroofingco.com, or 812-294-3595. And speaking of jobs, as we've been talking about here this week, this is Libs Paving. They've got a great, easy-to-use website as well. libspaving.com. That is Libs, B as in Ben, libspaving.com. You go to careers and you can see the apply now section. So if you're looking for an employment opportunity, look at all of the job openings that they have right there. And you just click apply now and you can put your application there online. Thank you to our partners, NWSB, newwashbank.com, people you know wherever you go, banking the way you want. You can see this is their website with their mobile banking. They can help you with mortgages, home equity lines of credit. They've got their mobile app, all different kinds of things. Again, banking the way you want. And another look at live outside right now at mostly sunny, just some clouds kind of filtering out a little bit of that sunshine. But overall, today we will call it partly sunny. Want to mention as well, if you would like to partner up and become an advertising partner, that is so easy to do. Ben at extolmag.com. You can communicate with me there, or Jason at extolmag.com. That's Jason Applegate, part owner of Extol Media. And we've been averaging over 2 million views per month over the last 90 days. That's just on my Facebook page. That doesn't include all the other platforms and all the other reach that Extol Media gets as well. So that is BEN at extolmag.com/weather, Jason at extolmag.com. And we are going to go to the forecast here for you for today. But first, again, a shout out to my daughter, Hannah. She had awards day at Borden High School. She was rocking it out there. She completed all of her goals. Couldn't be more proud of everything that she has accomplished in high school. And now we're looking forward to bigger and better things as she heads off to IU Bloomington later on this summer. But I also want to say a congratulations to all of the folks out there. Let me take a look here at Prosser. They had their graduation, their senior night, they call it. So here, take a look. So Prosser is amazing. I didn't know a whole lot about it until 2 years ago. My daughter's in the entrepreneurship and marketing program there, again, getting over 30 hours of credits at Ivy Tech. And it was just really cool to see all of the different programs they offer. And they are just getting a huge head start in their life and their careers. So congratulations to all of the graduates there. I may have broken the rules. They say hold the applause. I held the applause, but I did do a woo when Hannah walked across the stage. She still got graduation over at Borden coming up in like a week or so. All right, we're about to get to that forecast, I promise. So we've got Vicky Berger tuning in here from Salem, Indiana, just up the road about 15, 20 minutes. Mary Ridge from Sulphur, Indiana. We're representing all across southern Indiana this morning. Teresa Wilkins, thanks for tuning in. As the cup says, bless. We have a Sue Shively, have a great day. Vicky saying, way to go. Thank you very much, Vicky. And way to go to your granddaughter as well, very soon. Barbara Brownfield, so much pride and joy. Congratulations, graduates. Go, Hannah. Yeah, exciting time. We feel like a chicken with our head cut off because it is sectionals, and there are graduation stuff going on like crazy. So I feel for all the excitement, maybe a little anxiousness, trying to keep up with all the other parents at this stage in your life and your children's life. Okay, let's get to that forecast here for today as we bring it up full screen. High temperature up to 80 degrees. How about that? We are looking good out there for today. Finally, maybe I'll play a little background tune here for you. So partly sunny today and warm. Has chance for some, that's a D. Chance for a few evening sprinkles. My kids are going to be so embarrassed if they watch this, which they won't. That's a C there. Okay, west-northwest wind at 5 to 10. I'm taking requests here. We'll do a little Nirvana. All right, sunset at 8:58. So good looking day today. Again, dry during the daytime, then a chance for an evening sprinkle. That play ball forecast, definitely play ball is, again, sectional baseball, softball. Good luck to all the teams out there throughout southern Indiana. And, of course, Kentucky as well. It is playoff season with all of the spring sports. So good luck to everybody. And, again, I don't think anything will get canceled, as we'll just have a sprinkle chance this evening. Light breeze, should be nice and peaceful out there. And then we're looking at low of 60 degrees. Maybe I should do a minor chord with the rain coming back in. Evening sprinkles turning into overnight rain. I better not sing. Sunrise 6:22. All right, let's put it up. I know I'm just wasting time here. All right, here we go. We're chilling on the back deck. Why not bring out the guitar? All right, tomorrow, Friday. Happy Friday Eve. It is Thursday. And then we got Friday, May 30th. We're almost wrapping up this month of May, which has been unsettled. Lots of rain chances. Hard to get some yard work done in between the rain. So 100% chance of that rain back tomorrow. So the heaviest batch of rain will be in tomorrow. We'll see that on our future cast here in just a second. Mike Perkins tuning in this morning. Good morning, Mike. Old buddy from Okolona Christian Church there. Noon 67. So by late morning, I think this batch will start to move out. And then we're going to look at spotty rain showers in the afternoon Friday. So I don't think Friday is a total washout. Maybe a washout in the early mid-morning, maybe a half inch to an inch of rainfall tomorrow morning. And then it becomes kind of broken, but still a rain chance Friday afternoon. So perhaps we will get some cancellations if you have some Friday ball games. Mary Ridge, I have no idea what it sounds like. I'm probably blowing out this speaker being this close to it. But thank you. Thanks for the encouragement. I appreciate it. All right. 7-day forecast. We'll bring that back up full screen. And again, 72 degrees tomorrow with that chance of some showers. These are originals, everybody. Then we got 77 on Saturday. Most of Saturday is going to be dry. So a 20% chance of an isolated shower Saturday with a weak backdoor front. I call it backdoor because it's coming in from the northeast, kind of backwards from where it normally comes in. Might have enough kick to give us a slight chance of an isolated shower Saturday, but most of our weekend dry. We're wrapping up May Saturday, and then Sunday 79 degrees, near 80 degrees for June 1st, and then we're on a roll as far as that warmer weather, trying to warm things up. Get a little blues in here to get rid of May. but we're looking at no blues for next week as we are starting to warm things up. 85 next Tuesday. So next Wednesday, 87 degrees. The blues come back with a rain chance. All right, that's enough. I'll get distracted. There's your forecast. Again, 100% chance of rain tomorrow morning, broken in the afternoon. Probably go like 40% chance in the afternoon tomorrow from 100% chance tomorrow morning, and then starting to warm up the pools and lakes as we head into next week. Vicky, thank you very much for your encouragement as well. It is about that time, 10:16, that we shall look at the weather model data here. All right, so let me get rid of this. We're going to add this to the stage. And then I'm going to need to bring up this other program really quickly. So bear with me one second. And let me move it right over here. Thanks for watching our bin at 10 this morning, by the way. We're live from the back deck here in Borden, Indiana. Beverly, thanks for the concert. You're welcome. All right, so we need to clear some stuff off of this one here. That's looking at the warmth on the way next week, by the way. We're going to talk more about that here in just a second as we start to do our diving deep into the weather model data. So we'll go ahead and put up, let's do radar satellite first. Just want to give you the all clear for the daytime today, and then we'll dig into the weather model data. Is this Matthew Beach? Is it supposed to rain tonight? So I think we'll get an evening sprinkle, and then during the late overnight hours, well after midnight, is when we'll have this batch of rain moving in. But it's kind of right on top of us early Friday, which we'll see with the weather models here in just a second. I would like to turn that into the visible satellite. All right, so we're backing this up. Go ahead and hit play on this. I'll bring it up full screen here for you. All right, so we've got this nice clearing, dry weather. I'll go ahead and get my face out of the way so you can see more of the screen. So looking good. There's rain off to the southeast, eastern Tennessee. We've got this nice break in between, a little wedge of high pressure keeping us dry for the daytime today. That's what we're waiting on out west. So easy to see that big blob of rain out here. That's going to be heading our direction. Initially, I think we're going to get, again, some evening sprinkles. I don't think that'll cancel our baseball game later today. And then it'll turn heavier, as Matthew was asking, late overnight and into early tomorrow morning. So that is going to take us into the weather model data right here. So let's bring up like the HER. A lot of times we look at the NAM 3 kilometer. Maybe we'll even look at the WRF. I think they're all going to say pretty much the same thing. They're congruent. They're saying the same things, which is good. That increases the confidence. So this here is the forecast data. This is, we'll go ahead and load up the HER 48-hour. This is the reflectivity. I'm going to back this up to basically now. So there you can see it's picking up very well on the rain that we have out to the west over Missouri and the rain that we have southeast. So this isn't the true radar. This is the mathematical weather model radar. Clara Matthews, same. I'm happy it's warming up. Yeah, we've had definitely some below normal temperatures for a long time here. I'd say most of May, in fact. All right, so we're going to jump ahead. I'll go to 3 o'clock this afternoon. There you see we're still dry. If there were a shower, perhaps popping up towards the Cumberland Parkway down to the south. All right, and then we go into 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Here is 6 o'clock. All right, so some light rain heading towards Evansville around that time, 7 p.m. And then I'll stop it here at 8 o'clock. So as we get towards sunset, we might start to sneak in some sprinkles, especially west of I-65 first. This is here at 8 p.m. Let's go to 9 o'clock. So you see, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Just like a trace of rain, very light stuff for the evening time. This is at 10 p.m. We're going to go to, can you hear those birdies? Maybe a chickadee? I'm not sure. All right. I can turn the Merlin app live on here. We can see what's happening. So bear with me there. So we're going into the overnight hours, 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. So late overnight, there you can see that blob. And just one second. So here is at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Here we go, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7. So there you see, like sunrise tomorrow morning. Let me bring this up full screen here for you. There we go. There's the blob right on top of us. Looks like 100% chance of rain tomorrow morning. That is your sunrise blob of rain right over the top of us. Sarah Humphreys, good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in here. It looks big and bad, but we're not expecting severe weather with this. There might be a rumble of thunder that we catch out of this, but not expecting severe weather, thankfully, for our area. That is your 7 a.m. map. We'll compare and contrast with some of the other weather models as well. But again, not looking like a great start. Just so we're all clear, doing a little drawing, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right, let's get out of full screen. We'll get this ahead to a little bit. We'll go mid-morning tomorrow. So there's the blob starting to move towards eastern Kentucky, mid-late morning. That's 7 a.m. So it's not going to be an all-day washout. But there are some stragglers here. Even though the steady and heavy rain is moving out, John Fox, good morning. Thanks for watching. We are still going to have some rain at times, some spotty showers, some occasional downpours, kind of hit or miss, splash and dash variety for tomorrow afternoon. So this is at 2 p.m. tomorrow and then at 3 o'clock. So getting a break. Looks like the best chance for some dry time tomorrow is going to be mid-afternoon, mid-late afternoon. This is at 5 p.m. So drier later Friday, wetter earlier is the trend for our May 30th tomorrow. Now, as we get into Friday evening, Friday night, notice we got another disturbance moving in. So Friday night plans, probably involving the rain gear as well. So that is 11 p.m. Friday. But as I back this up, one more time, we'll go through this. Big blob on top of us tomorrow morning, sunrise, mid-late morning, blob moving east, trailing, spotty showers. This is midday tomorrow, noon, 1 p.m. And then hopefully we get some dry time in the afternoon, lower 70s behind that system. And then trailing in a disturbance from the north Friday evening, Friday night, with some more rain chances. So again, not a total washout. I do have a 100% chance of rain tomorrow. That's mainly in the morning and then more broken in the afternoon. Okay, now let's compare that to the NAM 3 kilometer. And we're going to back this up to basically now. All right, so this is 11 a.m. This is the reflectivity. Reflectivity means radar, future radar. And so we are dry this morning. It's picking up on the Missouri rain out west, rain southeast. We're wedged with dry weather in the middle through the daytime today. We'll go ahead and stop it here this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Again, we're in good shape. This is 3 p.m. today. We're going to 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7, 8 o'clock. So just like the HER triple R weather model. Just 1 second. Repairman texted me. There we go. All right, so repairman's on his way. So again, like I was saying earlier, it's whack-a-mole time here in the Peine household. We're fixing one thing, another thing breaks. Okay, so we got, this is 8 p.m. Notice our sprinkles here, just like the HER weather model, sprinkly activity evening time towards sunset, possible there. Now, when's the big batch coming? When is it developing? So we're going to push this into the overnight hours after midnight. This is 2 a.m. Similar to what we had set up with the high-resolution rapid refresh weather model, the other high-resolution weather model. This is at 5 a.m. Let's go to 7 o'clock, and it has the blob over us as well. Now, perhaps if this solution's correct, it gets a little bit lighter with the rain farther north. You go in southern Indiana up towards Highway 50, but pretty darn good bet there's some rain tomorrow morning. All right, this is 8 o'clock. As I mentioned earlier, not expecting severe weather with this as this moves through. This is 10 o'clock. The timing's pretty good on both. Notice it's got an I-65 east by around mid-morning. We'll go noon, 1 o'clock. The big batch is starting to move off to the east. We've got these stragglers, spotty showers behind that around midday today. Midday tomorrow, I should say, 1 p.m. Today's dry. We're going into the afternoon tomorrow. This is around 3 p.m. And there you can see still some spotty downpours, but not that huge swath of rain over the top of us like the morning time, early morning time. All right, so this is 5 p.m. Friday. So again, both models calling for mid to late afternoon, our biggest dry window for tomorrow. And then now this is looking at around 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. Let's see if this model also picks up on that Friday night batch. It does. This is 10, 11 o'clock Friday evening. Pretty impressive. Both weather models in high agreement here. 100% chance of morning rain, broken showers midday, driest mid late afternoon, and then a Friday night area of showers coming through. Some rumbles of thunder, severe weather not expected with it. Now let's go into the GFS high resolution weather model, and this is going to take us into the weekend. Most of the weekend's looking dry. I mentioned a backdoor cold front Saturday. So backdoor means it's coming in from the northeast instead of the northwest like the majority of fronts do. And typically those style of fronts are not very strong. So let's go here at 11 a.m. Saturday. Most of the area is dry. This is at 2 p.m. Saturday. This is that backdoor front I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and bring this up full screen. And so typically we have fronts that move in the opposite direction, but we've got this northeast flow coming in Saturday. Might be enough to kick up an isolated shower Saturday. I still think a lot of Saturday is going to be dry for us though. All right, so that's your Saturday, 2 p.m. And then that kind of washes out that weak front off to the southwest later in the day Saturday. This is at 8 p.m. And then let's go ahead and go into Sunday as we head into the first day of June. So it's trying to keep a very small chance of a shower. I'm very doubtful that we'll have enough lift to really kick up much Sunday. So I'm keeping Sunday dry right now. That would be that front that just kind of washes out to the southwest. By washes out, I mean it fizzles out basically. All right, so that is your June 1st, Sunday at 5 p.m. And then as we move ahead, I'm going to back up our view here so we can see just kind of the broader view of things. I'm going to go into our Monday afternoon, June 2nd. We'll push this ahead to our June 3rd. We're looking at mostly dry conditions during this time, by the way. The GFS, a whole lot drier next week than the Euro, a whole lot drier than the GFS, I should say. Let me go ahead and put, and the Euro has been long range weather battles, and for the most part. So this is what I want to bring up. This is what a lot of us are looking forward to here. I was out here earlier this morning setting up, by the way. If you're just tuning in, been at 10, live on the back deck, board in Indiana, and it sounded like a moose was charging through the woods. And I looked back there, and it was just two squirrels running around. Hey, good morning, room. Good morning to you. Everybody's doing good, I hope. Good morning. Here at 10:30, popping in about halfway through our show. All right, so now we're into the warmth of next week. So popping well into the 80s. It's like a heat wave out west. Let me get rid of my face here so we see full screen. This is the GFS weather model. This is next Tuesday. So the summer air is starting to win out more and more for next week. That's looking like full on summer over the southern United States, and we're kind of on the edge of it with well into the 80s in our neck of the woods here. So this is Tuesday. I've got a high of around 85 degrees Tuesday, and that's pretty close to what this model data that you see right here is showing. So hallelujah if you're looking forward to some of that warm summer-like weather on the way. All right, we'll go ahead and back out of the full screen there, and we'll clear it all out. There we go. There we're back on. There we're back on. All right, so this is a look at the SPC's day one severe weather risk that is off to our southwest. Out here in the woods, again, we got Starlink for internet. It does a phenomenal job, but sometimes you can get a little bit of a delay. So this is day 2, severe weather risk for tomorrow, Friday. That's off to the southeast over Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Day 3, Saturday, not going to see any risk of severe weather. And so we're in good shape as far as that is concerned. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn on the Prediction Center's 6 to 10 day outlook. I posted this as well yesterday. So you can see the eastern half of the United States. This is for like next week, above normal temperatures. That's well into the 80s. And then the western United States has that trough and the cooler temperatures. So overall, above normal temperatures finally in that forecast for next week. This is the, say, 2-week outlook, maybe getting closer to kind of normal temperatures. We're not heading really into a long dry weather pattern, though, with that warm up. Looks like we will still have some occasional rain chances. We really need, if you want to dry out, which is not what you don't want to totally dry out in the early growing season as farmers have crops obviously trying to grow in their fields. But if you want a long dry pattern, you need this big ridge of high pressure to build over the region. And under that ridge, it is going to be hot and dry and sunny. We do have a ridge next week, but we're just kind of on the edge of it. So we're close enough to the jet stream still that we can still get disturbances to give us some occasional rain chances. The humidity will likely start to ramp up next week with some of that heat and humidity across the area as well. So we're at 10:34. We've gone through all of the weather model data, except for, I'll go ahead and bring up how much rain that we're expecting. We will go ahead and use the high resolution rapid refresh weather model. Or actually, Let me see here. We're actually going to use, we'll use the NAM. If I can find it, I will find it. I promise I'll find it. Bear with me. Total precip. There we go. All right, so this is going to go, we're going to take this to tomorrow, May the 30th. We'll just go like 6 p.m. So it's got a swath of the heaviest rain kind of between Louisville and Elizabethtown. Nonetheless, many areas could pick up to an inch of rain. I was kind of curious what it looks like on your end when it does that. All right, here we go. Beverly Haggis, my son and brother-in-law, are going to try to plant some sweet corn today. Looks like a great day to do that and get it in the ground, and we'll get some free water from the sky here later on for tomorrow morning. So there you go. Maybe, I'd say generally like a half inch to an inch of rainfall tomorrow morning for much of the area. Some areas that maybe get into that bullseye zone might pick up a little bit more overall. Let's get to the forecast and we'll wrap things up here live from the back deck. So this is, and good luck to all of you farmers and gardeners out there with your growing season. I think, you know, I've talked to local farmers before, and they kind of want about an inch per week in July and August to really get some awesome growth. Here we go. Bringing it full screen. 80 degrees today, partly sunny. Enjoy the warm and dry weather today. And then evening time sprinkles possible, especially around 8, 9 p.m. Just pretty light breeze today. Almost no wind out here right now. West-northwest wind around 5 to 10. Our sunset at 9 p.m. Play ball forecast. We've got 80 degrees for that afternoon high, and then dropping into the 70s a little bit later on into the evening time. And then that sprinkle chance into the evening. After evening sprinkles, some late overnight rain. Sunrise, about 100% chance of that rain tomorrow morning. Low temperature around 60 degrees, so mild northwest wind at around 5 to 10 overnight. Tomorrow's forecast, there's your 100% chance of rain tomorrow morning. And then more broken with the rain chances. We'll go 40% midday and into the afternoon, 67 at noon, 72 in the afternoon. And then we're looking at a 20% chance of an isolated shower Saturday. And we've got a good morning here popping in from Lillian Lasley. Thanks for tuning in. What's going on this weekend? You guys have any plans? Are there any festivals in your neighborhood, in your town, in your county that you want to give a shout out? What are you doing this weekend? If you put it in the comments, I'll pop it up here for you. Give a little shout out to your area's events. It looks like it's pretty good this weekend. Again, just an isolated rain shower Saturday, mostly dry. And we got another good morning here from Lillian Lasley. Thanks for tuning in here, Lillian. 83 on Monday, and then Tuesday, 85 degrees. 87, up to 87 Wednesday. And then maybe a chance of rain Thursday, 84 degrees. All righty there. All right. Before I embarrass myself anymore, I'll put the guitar away. All right. I do want to thank, again, a lot of folks here. And I want to thank Prosser, by the way, for their huge turnout. New Albany High School. My daughter, it was kind of their graduation night called senior night. So it was really cool to see school. You got Floyd Central, North Harrison, probably Salem, Borden, Jeffersonville, Silver Creek. So all these different schools coming together, going through Prosser and getting their recognition. So this was a cool turnout last night. Take a look. So a lot of cheers there. And again, I may have tried to embarrass my daughter. I kind of went against the rules and gave a little woo instead of holding the applause till the end. All right. So with that said, with Prosser, what a partnership they have in our community, as I mentioned. I'm sure you may know someone, maybe a grandkid or a son or daughter that got to graduate from Prosser, getting their big time head start in life, in their career, in their specialty, in their vocation. And then you can take that to the next level. You've got ivytech.edu. You can head to locations, and then that'll take you right to the Sellersburg campus. And you can pop in there yourself too. Tuesdays at the Tech, they've got one-on-one. They've got 42 programs offered. So my daughter at Prosser went into entrepreneurship and marketing, and then they've got the entrepreneurship program where she already has about 30 college credits there offered through Ivy Tech. And of course, those courses are free through high school. And then you can continue that education and build that opportunity for you. Even if you're not a prospective student, perhaps you could be in your 30s, your 40s, just wanting to make a career change, learn something new. Obviously, a ton there that you can learn about. ivytech.edu. Speaking of jobs, roofing repair technician job opening at Lions Roofing, 812-294-3595. They are building their team, as it has been a crazy spring for the roofing industry because of the hailstorm that moved through New Albany and Sellersburg. And that was like in late March. And of course, we had some pockets of wind damage as well. So you can get a free estimate there at Lions Roofing. And there's also that job opportunity you can check out at 812-294-3595. Job postings galore at libspaving.com. L-I-B-S, B as in Ben, libspaving.com. Biggest paving contractor around. And I'm just scrolling through the website right now, and you can see all of the jobs that are available to you. Someone you might know wants an opportunity, a new career. There you go. Check them out. And our partners, a shout out to NWSB, banking the way you want. You can learn more about that at newwashbank.com. People you know wherever you go. So thanks to all of our partnerships. And again, I want to remind you as well, as I take a look here, you can also join up with us. Feel free to email me anytime. Or if you just have a weather question, feel free to drop in there. Ben@extolmag.com, Ben@extolmag.com. If you want to learn more about Extol weather, Extol media, what we have to offer here in Southern Indiana, feel free to drop me an email, or Jason@extolmag.com, EXTOLmag.com. Over 2 million views per month over the last 90 days on average. And that is just on my Facebook content. It doesn't include all of the different platforms and reach through Extol Media as well. And another shout out to my daughter, Hannah, who had that senior night at Prosser, awards day. She met all of her goals in high school, super proud parents, and looking forward to getting to relive our college days as she heads off to IU later on this summer. Just checking over our last comments. Perry Porter, good morning. I got the yard mowed. Let it rain. All right, so here's my fun, Perry, is that I got the yard mowed last weekend, and then got a low tire. I can hear the air coming out of the tire. So I need to go to Tractor Supply after this and see if they've got the wheels and tires for this 0-turn mower. And if they don't, I just got to order them online. I saw them on Amazon. So that's one thing. That's after I serviced the mower last weekend as well, or earlier this week. And then my son's car window wouldn't wouldn't go up or down. I've got to try to fix that. I've got the repairman that just texted me. He's got to repair something in our house. So again, it is whack-a-mole around here trying to fix up everything. Thank you, Lily and Lasley. Going to be a beautiful day. Enjoy this beautiful day. It's been Ben at 10 on the back deck this morning at 10:45. We're going to about to wrap things up here. And Sheila Milburn, congratulations to your daughter. Thank you very much. And we'll wrap it up. I'm not going to sing Sunshine, Sunshine. I'm a horrible singer. On my shoulders makes me happy. I always go back to it. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back at Extol Media Studios for Ben at 10 tomorrow. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If you find some of this content useful, go ahead and follow Facebook. That's my page. And that is, if you're curious about the spelling of it, there you go. Peine. Meteorologist Ben Peine. Extol Weather on Facebook. Extol Media on YouTube. And then extolmag.com/weather. Check that out live on the webpage, and a lot more weather offerings there too. All right. Thanks, guys. And we'll see you soon. Enjoy the warm sunshine out there for today.